Hey, hope you're enjoying the show. Usually, I like to be the backstage girl, right? You don't usually see me here, but John is backstage getting ready for the finale. So, yeah, you don't want to miss it. So there's still 2 more numbers to go, so don't get up and leave. But first, while the band is setting up behind me, we're going to do what we call a cover, and I am going to do the thank yous now. So, first I'm going to start, thanks to Danny C. So, there are a lot of people to thank, and I can't even possibly begin to go through all of those people. So, I'm going to give it an attempt. We're going to try. I'm going to start with our performers, actually. We usually don't start with them, but I want to. They represent the diversity that makes up our travelers community. Yes, they do. So through enterprise and community collaboration, the T Factor really provides an opportunity and a platform for artistic, enthusiastic employees, our contractors and friends, and family to come together and entertain our audiences every year. We really thank all of our performers for being out there. I mean, you've got to understand, a lot of these people, they wrote their own music. They created their own choreography. They wrote their own skits. So there's a lot of putting themselves out there, and we really appreciate that they do that for us year over year. So next, I do have to thank the leaders who have been here to support us so much, to Mojgan and Raina and your executive leadership team. You've been amazing in helping us to promote this event. And Mojgan, this year, you joined the group of performers. I know Alan Schnitzer couldn't be here with us this evening, but back, I don't know, in 2017, I think, our first year at Infinity, I accosted him in the hallway when he was on his way to lunch. And I started selling T Factor, and he said he couldn't make it that year, but call him next year. And do you think I called him? And he called me back. So he has been a staunch supporter. We're sorry he couldn't be with us here tonight, but we still appreciate his support. So to our presenters, all those people that have come up here to announce and introduce all of our performers, and in some cases, like poor Don Garvey there, he ended up with a whole script. He actually should be a performer. So to our audience, I mean, we thank you for your continued support. You know, putting the show on the stage is one thing, but it's the audience that really breathes life into the show. It's what gives the performers the excitement and the passion for what they're doing. So we absolutely appreciate each and every one of you for being here and supporting us. So obviously it takes a village to do this. I mean, there are so many people involved, and you'll see their names listed on the posters around the room. But, you know, whether it was our planning committee, our backstage crew, the house crew that greeted you at the door, they all play a role in making this event what it is. There are too many to mention by name. I do want to call out CC Carter, though, at this point, who has tirelessly worked on the communications for this event to make sure we were well publicized so everyone knew the message that this show was happening. Nader over at the table, thank you for running the music. That is a job I normally have to do, and I am so relieved I didn't have to do it this year. It's very stressful. To Brendan Donnelly on camera, Ken Young for your video services, and of course, a shout out to the Infinity staff and crew. Thank you for what you do. I have to mention the T Factor production team. Rose O'Regan, our staff manager, who is making sure everybody gets on and off the stage. Ron Columbus, our crew chief / actor. You've seen him filling in different places. And finally, John Carter, who normally doesn't get thanked because he's the one doing the thank yous, but He is the co-creator and co-producer of The T Factor, and the only performer who has appeared in every edition since we started in 3GS in 2016. So we started this journey together, and although we've certainly had our differences, I'm not gonna lie, but we have shared a vision and a passion for this show. And honestly, I cannot imagine doing it with anyone else. So a big thank you to John Carter. I'll remind you one more time that there is an entirely different show that's occurring on Monday, November 28th on Inside TV. Go hit up Mobile Cause, come and show your support.